In this video, we're going to show you how to attach KRAINERT to the Russell 2000 E-mini chart. And you can see TF as a symbol on the NinjaTrader platform, and you have the 310 contract that is currently trading. We also have a 1-minute chart set up. KRAINERT also works very well in a 5-minute chart. And then we also have the 200-day simple moving average already set on the chart, and that is the black line that's running from left to right across the screen. Now, in order to attach KRAINERT, we move over to the strategy icon, and that is that orange, yellow, round circle with the $sign. I just put my cursor on top of it, and I've got to double click it. So depending on where you're at in using that particular chart, you either have to single or double click it, and that will open the strategies window, which you can see is already open. TF March 10 contract. You can see that KRAINERT is already highlighted, and all you have to do is double click on KRAINERT, and then it shows you that KRAINERT gets loaded below in that lower window, and you can see that it is ready to be adjusted based on the type of trading you're going to do. So since we're doing the Russell 2000 or TF contract, if you look on your cheat sheets, the first setting is daily stop. We had it set at 6. Daily target is 1.5. MA entry ticks is 10. And we do not do anything with the MA exit ticks. You can adjust that later on. But as you see the market move close to the 200-day simple moving average, you will see how that works and get a better idea what you want to set it for. And then we go to max spread. Since the Russell moves in 1/10 of an increment, that will be our max spread is 0.1. Again, the NQ and also the ES moves in quarter point, and then the Dow moves in 1 point increments. But the max spread on the TF is 0.1. Monthly target, I just have set at 10. You can certainly move that up. If you have more than about 7 days, 6 days worth of trading that you can get more than 1.5 points per contract, you're definitely going to need to move that up. And then start time, I am on the west coast of the United States in California, so my start time is at 6:30 in the morning, and that reflects the actual open of the market on the East Coast at 9:30. There's a 3-hour time difference. So whatever the time difference is between 9:30 East Coast time or when the market opens, you need to adjust your time within these parameters so that your KRAINERT program will start searching for trades at the open. Now, the stop adjust 1, we have a setting of, let's see, we're at 1.1. Go down, stop just 1 increment is at 0.1. Stop adjust 2 is at 2. And then stop adjust 2 increment is 0.2. Stop adjust 3 is set at 3. And then stop adjust 3 increment is 1. Stop points we have set is at 5. And then stop time we will set at 8:30. And the reason we set it at 8:30 is that you only typically need 2 hours of the morning to trade. And on a good trading day, you will not need any more than 2. Typically, it takes about a half an hour max in order for KRAINERT to take the amount of profit you want out of the market. And that's only if the Dow futures pre-market has moved plus or minus 50 points before the market opens. If it doesn't move that much, I would not trade. And at very best, if you absolutely have to trade, you're just one of those type of traders that wants to trade every day, you would want to scalp, and we will be creating videos on scalping. But again, you need it to be plus or minus 50 points in Dow futures pre-market to have what I would consider a decent trading day. 75 to 100 points in pre-market movement would be the best scenario, because I believe that gives you the better opportunity to make the profits you want to make. Then as we go down, trade size again, we set at 1, and that's 1 contract. If you want to trade more contracts, all you do is double click on that. Let's say I want to do 2, but if you do change that amount of contracts or trade size, you want to go back up and adjust this daily target to 3 points in. Except for trying to go for 1.5 points per contract, it's just 1.5 times how many ever contracts you want to trade, and that will give you your daily target. And then the last thing is the trail points. We have the trail points set at, or stop points, I mean, or not actually trail points. We have that set at 2. And then right below that, you can see in the general section, your count. I just clicked on in the Sim 101 area, and that opens another little square box with an arrow in it pointing down. If I were to click on that box, it would show you that I have a live account and a Sim account, but I'm just leaving on the Sim account, but trade whichever account you want to trade. And then we go down to minimum bars required. I like to use 5. And that's in case I get up later in the morning and I do not have it preset from the night before. The only reason I don't want to preset from the night before is I don't have a filter set on this system yet to keep me from trading if it doesn't hit the pre-market targets that I want. And once you've done that, all you have to do is go down and put your cursor on the apply button. Just left click it once, and then you can see up in the upper left-hand corner of the screen that KRAINERT has attached, and you see the settings you have set up for it. And then just move your cursor over and hit the OK button, and you're all set to go. Now that's it for the futures contracts that we have settings for. We will be adding more futures contracts and showing you how to set those up at a future date, but right now we just trade the 4 E-minis.